Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's session. We are glad to have you all here. This webinar is designed to give you clear practical insights into government funding, how it actually works, and how it can be effectively used in the real scenarios. I request all of you to be prepared with your questions. You can put it down in the chat, and we will let them know you in the Q&A session. So before we begin, I would like to introduce our speakers for today. We have CA Dipanshi and CA Sharik with us. Both of them bring strong hands-on experience in the investment banking debt space and are actively involved in structuring and executing deals on a daily basis. They have worked across transactions ranging from 5 CR to 500 CR and debt enablement, and also have practical on-ground experience in structuring CGTMSE backed cases for MSMEs. So this session is not just theoretical. You will understand how these deals are actually structured and executed in the market. With that, let's get started. Today's session is focused on something that almost every business struggles with the funding. But instead of just talking about loans in the general, we are going to focus on collateral-free funding through CGTMSE and CGSS. And more importantly, we are not just going to explain the schemes, we are going to show you how business are actually getting funded using them. So let's start with simple observation. Today's banks are actively lending, credit pipelines are open. At the same time, Government of India is backing loans through guaranteed schemes. So logically, funding should not be a problem. Now here's the real situation. Most businesses today are actively aware of these schemes. Many have even tried applying, but the problem is they don't get the right guidance.
अच्छा
So
जा
they
रहा है
go to
काम
bank.
हाँ
So they
निकल
go
रहा
to
है
bank,
समझ गया ना
ask for loans. Sorry, once. Yeah, yeah. But the application is not structured correctly, and because of that, they face rejection or delay. So it's not that because they're not applying, they're applying just not in the right way. There's why we say this is not a funding problem, it is a knowledge and execution problem. Let's make this more real. How are most business funding themselves today? Many are using personal savings, which feels safe but actually limits growth. Some borrow from family and friends, which create emotional pressure, not structured capital. Some dilute equity very early, which is often the most expensive form of capital. Now, many get rejected by banks simply because they don't have collateral. Now, if you relate to any of these, it doesn't mean your business is weak. It simply means you are not accessing to the right funding structure. So now imagine a different scenario. You raise 10 to 20 crore without pledging any property. You give away equity, you retain full ownership, and the loan is backed by the government of India. This is not theoretical. This is really happening. This only difference is some businesses understand how to assess it and others don't. And that's exactly what we are going to break down today. So uh, I will now hand it over to CA Dipanshi, who will take you through how these schemes actually work.
Thank you so much, Yash. Thank you everyone for joining us today. So let's start with the foundation. There are two key schemes we are going to discuss today. So first one is CGTMSE scheme for MSMEs. Second one is CGSS for DPIT recognized startups. These schemes allow businesses to access loans up to 10 crore and 20 crore respectively without collateral. Is there any issue with the voice?
No, it's perfectly fine, Dipanshi.
Okay, thank you. Now, on paper, this looks so simple, but the reality is very different. Most people know these schemes exist, but very few understand how to apply them correctly. And that's why this line is very important. Knowing this is not the advantage, applying it correctly is. Next slide, please.
Yeah.
To understand why these loans get approved, we need to think like a bank. Banks are not trying to reject you, they are trying to manage risk. In a normal loan, if there is no collateral, the bank carries 100% risk. That's why approvals become difficult. But in these schemes, the government guarantees around 75 to 80% of the loan amount. So the bank's risk reduces significantly. Now, this changes the entire equation. The bank doesn't need to rely only on collateral. They rely on structure, documentation, and scheme alignment. That's why we say banks don't need to trust you blindly. They need you to apply correctly within this framework. Next slide.
Yes.
Now, let's understand why most applications fail. Many people walk into a bank and simply ask for a business loan. They don't mention the scheme, they don't structure their application accordingly. Documentation is often incomplete or inconsistent, but sometimes they approach the wrong bank or wrong branch altogether. So the problem is not rejection. The problem is that most applications never even reach the stage where they can be approved. Next slide. Thank you. In this session, we want to solve that gap. By the end, you should clearly understand which scheme applies to you, what eligibility criteria you need to meet, what documents bank actually expect from you, and how to position your application for approval. We will start with CGTMSE. CGTMSE is a scheme designed specifically for MSMEs, manufacturing, trading, and service businesses. It allows collateral-free loans up to 10 crore. It covers both term loan and working capital. Now, here's the important insight. A large number of MSMEs already qualify for this, but they approach banks in a very wrong way. About CGSS, this is specifically for DPIT recognized startups. It allows funding up to 20 crore. This is extremely powerful, especially for startups that don't want to dilute equity. But again, it is underutilized because most founders focus only on equity funding and don't explore structured debt options like this. I hope this comparison helps removing the confusion. And again, if you are MSME with Udyam registration, go for CGTMSE. If you are a DPIT recognized startup, go for CGSS. Choosing the correct scheme is very critical because applying under the wrong structure almost always leads to rejection. So if we go to the eligibility, Udyam registration for MSMEs, DPIT recognition for startups. Clean credit history is must and sector eligibility is required. If even one of these is not in place, your application will not move forward. So this is where the preparation begins. What banks actually need. So this is the most critical part of the process. Most rejections happen before your file is even evaluated. Let me explain why. Banks first check whether your documents are complete and consistent. Financial statements show your past performance. JC returns reflect your actual business activity. Bank statements reveal your cash flow behavior. The project report explains your requirement and repayment plan. And promoter profile gives confidence about the people behind the business. If these are not aligned properly, the banks will not proceed further with the application. So understand this clearly. Banks don't reject businesses, they reject poorly prepared applications. So this slide reflects the reality of the system. Banks don't guide applicants through this process. They just evaluate what is presented to them. So if you walk in without clarity, structure, or preparation, your chances of approval are very low. You have to lead the process. So let's make this practical. This was a manufacturing MSME operational for more than 3 years. The business had stable GST filings, decent banking history, but earlier they had faced rejection because they were applying like a regular business loan. When the case was evaluated properly, it was aligned under CGTMSE. The documentation was structured correctly and the application was positioned properly. And the result was that the business got 75 lakh rupees sanctioned with zero collateral and the amount was disbursed within 15 days. Now, the key takeaway is here. The business did not change, only the way the application was structured changed. And that made all the difference. And this is where deal plexus plays a role. We don't just inform you about schemes, we structure your entire application in line with how banks evaluate internally. We identify the right scheme, we structure your documentation, we align you with the right lenders, and we manage the process end to end until disbursal. So, this is execution, not just advisory. And if this process is done incorrectly, the cost is very high. A rejection creates delays. It affects your credit profile, and often you have to restart the process with another lender, with all the documentation started again. In many cases, this leads to a delay of around 3 to 6 months. That's why getting it right the very first time is important. If you want to proceed for these schemes, the process is very simple. First, check your eligibility. Second, get a structured plan. Third, start your application. And remember this line. Applications are processed on a first ready basis, not first come. So preparation matters more than speed. Now that we have understood how these schemes work and what actually drives approvals, the key takeaway is simple. Funding today is less about collateral and more about correct execution. On that note, I will hand it back to Yash.
Yeah, thank you, Dipanshi, very much. So now this is for the people who are already working with the clients. If you are dealing with businesses regularly and you already have access to demands, every business needs loan, insurance, investment solution, but you are not offering these. You are leaving revenue on the table, and someone else is monetizing your relationship. So we do cater more businesses. We help CAs, financial advisors, and everyone in the system and get their work done on their behalf. While we do directly help the uh, MSMEs and startups, we do also help our CA partners and everyone who bring deals to us and we execute them for us. So with Dealplexer, you don't really need to change your core business. You simply expand what you offer. If you bring the client relationship, we handle the execution, and this allows you build an additional scalable income stream without increasing your operational workload. We also have Mr. Sharik with us. I would like Mr. Sharik to unmute him. Let's get started with the Q&A session.
Hi everyone. Good morning.
Good morning, Sharik. Let me rewrite the Q&As for you. Yeah. So, how much the schemes covers and CGSS? What percentage? This is the question by Mr. Sagat Das.
Hi, hi Dasji. So, generally, sir, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट सर प्रोवाइड करता है इसमें अराउंड 75 to 85% ऑफ गारंटी फॉर एमएसएमई कंपनीज.
Okay. Next question is Mr. Akio. Do I need collateral at any stage?
Yeah, basically depends upon like funding requirement. If you are looking for like around 5 CR only, so then no collateral is required. But if company is looking like around above 5 CR, so generally some banks ask for collateral like 20 to 25% of like amount they are looking for. For example, if they are looking for 10 CR, so generally banks ask for like 2 CR like FD or hardcore collateral. So they can provide like residential property or their commercial property. So
Got it.
it works like that.
Another question is with Mr. Akio. How long does the approval process take?
So, like soft approval comes generally if we have like documents, all documents in hand. So soft approval comes generally in 1 or 2 working days, and like we can like get soft eligibility, like how much funding company can get. But for whole sanctioning and disbursement process, it takes generally 15 to 20 working days. So we can
Great.
say like 20 working days, like maximum.
Okay. Another question of Mr. Akio, that is, can startups without profit apply?
Yeah, they can apply, but it depends generally on their like nature of business they are doing. Like if they are manufacturing and cash flows are like in increasing trend, so like generally banks like take see like a increasing trend in their uh, profitability, cash flows, and their revenue is increasing, like monthly revenue run rate is increasing, then they get comfort and they can like provide uh,
So it is basically
funding in
depend on
that.
the business plan.
Yeah, right. And the background of promoter, how like if their background is like strong and they can present their case strongly. So if they like comfort the banker, provide comfort the banker can get comfort on it.
Okay, thank you.
Next question is with Mr. Akshay. That is, startup is DPIIT recognized and is 4 year old. What
Mm.
grants and loan can a startup get?
So basically, uh, for grant and loans, like we have to see in which sector it is working. Like it is in like manufacturing, trading, like it is a uh, like providing any like बिल्कुल ही नया कर रहा है वो अपने सेक्टर में, तो देर आर मल्टीपल स्कीम विच स्टार्टअप कैन गेट. बट जनरली CGTMSE एंड CGSS तो सारों को हो ही जाता है, मतलब ऐसा लाइक इट डिपेंड्स ऑन. अगर वो स्टार्टअप है लाइक 10 years का है तो उसको तो CGSS भी मिल जाएगा. और
Mhm.
इफ इट इज़ अ MSME तो CGTMSE तो सारों में हो ही जाएगा. बट वो एलिजिबिलिटी के ऊपर थोड़ा डिपेंड करेगा.
Okay. Next is with Jia. What is the interest rate on these loans?
So interest loan varies, like if, like I said earlier, if someone can provide like collateral, so it will be around 8.4 to 8.67%. If it is totally unsecured, so it will like around 10%, 10.34. So interest rate varies, like basically companies is providing collateral or not. If it is providing, then it will be like around 8.5, or it is not providing, then it will be generally around 10.5.
There's one very great question with Mr. Anil.
Hmm.
He said, we have certifications, documents, GST tax compliance ready, but ours is pharma R&D unit.
Okay.
with clinical stage products. So we
Hmm.
do not have sales revenue. We have invested heavily in R&D.
Hmm.
How can we start off if there is no capital for setting up manufacturing unit to start with?
Okay. So generally, sir, if there is no revenue and like you have PPIT certificate, then you can certainly go for CGSS scheme. So in CGSS scheme, like generally bankers see their forecasted revenue, not on the basis of historical. So definitely you can like go into CGSS scheme. You can take loan up to 20 CR. So if a startup which do not have like historical revenues and they have potential in future and they have recognized DPIT certificate, they can surely go into CGSS scheme.
I hope, Mr. Anil, this answered your question. Okay. Next is Mr. Saket Das. Can you tell about CGSS for startup? We have startup without revenue. He want to know about CGSS.
Sorry, yes, can you please repeat it?
He wants to know about CGSS for startups.
Acha, okay. So basically, sir, there are two schemes like as Dipanjan yes earlier takes it, CGTMSE scheme and CGSS scheme. So generally, if we see like if a startup is like working and
अरे यार
it
mute
is
कर दो.
like generating revenue, so we can go into CGTMSE scheme. Like, but if a startup has potential, like if they have like vintage of like less than 1 year and they have potential in like generating revenue in future, so they can go under CGSS scheme. So there are like if we see nature wise these schemes are like same provided by central government. Like amount is different, like up to 10 CR is CGTMSE and up to 20 CR is CGSS scheme. But how it works is different. Like CGTMSE scheme works on historical basis, but CGTMSE scheme and CGSS scheme works like it's works on your
Forecasting.
forecasted basis. Huh? Right. So if startup has potential uh, to generate revenue in future, they can go under CGSS scheme. But
Sir, thank you.
basically,
This is Anil. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah,
basically,
please say.
for both the scheme, like application process is totally different. Like in CGTMS scheme, bank generally ask for financials, like your bank statement, GST. They fetch data, sales data from your GST, and they also ask for your like ITRs. They see like income also your future like sorry historical income also. But under CGTMS CGSS scheme, like bank they like they ask for your like forecasted data and they prepare a like draft a note on it and they submit to like sanctioning committee. Once sanctioning committee gets confirmed, they do personal discussion with the promoter, and like promoter has to present their case in front of sanctioning committee. If sanctioning committee then gets satisfied, then it goes to credit team. Credit team like they have some basic question with the banker and the promoter. Then it if it is like okay from both the sides, then it gets sanctioned and disbursed. So how it is work?
Good. Okay, Mr. Anil, you have a question?
Yeah. Yes, thank you for that opportunity. Actually, we approached the bank with even the CGSS proposal, and we presented them the case with the forecast analysis. And our
Under which
products are
scheme?
developed in. Sorry, can you hear me?
Under which scheme, sir?
CGSS also. We
Okay,
approached
okay,
the bank,
okay,
and it's a again vintage, as you rightly said. We are 2018 company, incorporated in 18,
okay,
and we presented them all the tax payments receipts, everything was presented. I mean, they all documents are with them now, all filings, etc. They asked for
mhm,
everything. But after
Mm-hmm.
taking everything, they said like vintage sir revenue to hai nahi. I said like
Mm-hmm.
where from the revenue will come for a pharma R&D? You have to understand the concept and understand the business nature of business.
Mm-hmm.
Our products are being developed in the US, not here. All
Right,
the
right.
clinical trials were conducted in the US. I lived there, and we conducted the trials. We spent money, a lot of money. It's not
Mm-hmm.
small money that we have spent already. It is around 25 million US dollars we have spent on this product. And now we are in India taking this
Mm-hmm.
product to India, back home.
Mm-hmm.
For Indian launches, definitely we will need capital from here. The US
Yeah,
people are
yeah.
not going to provide us capital for India launch.
Right.
So,
So,
yes, sir. So this is a very big problem and dilemma for people who are, coming from an environment wherein there is a support, and after you come back,
hmm.
if after providing even everything, frankly speaking, I did not get any traction on this. They said like this is R&D product.
Mm-hmm.
The manufacturing के लिए कैसे पैसे दे सकते हैं? I mean, this kind of answers I have heard from the bank. So I'm just trying to approach. It's not about complaining. It's about getting the solution. That where can I approach? Whom can I approach?
Right, sir. Sir, can I ask under which, like, for कौन सी बैंक में आपने अप्लाई किया था?
These were two banks basically, Union Bank, and then there was Yes Bank because it was specifically shortlisted for MSMEs and CGSS scheme, I believe. So there
अच्छा.
was an advertisement. Both banks. So we approached both of them.
तो बेसिकली सर अभी ना, अगर जैसे अगर मैं आपको क्लियर बताऊं तो अभी क्या है ना, गवर्नमेंट तो
हाँ
अभी
जी,
पूरा एफर्ट डाल रहा है इसके ऊपर कि अभी आप बैंक्स को, लाइक उन्होंने गाइडलाइन दे रखा है कि आपको इतना इतना डिसबर्स करना है, इतना इतना सैंक्शन करना है, और दे हैव, लाइक गवर्नमेंट हैज
जी,
प्रोवाइडेड लाइक
टारगेट दिया है
टारगेट,
उनको।
हाँ टारगेट टू, हाँ बैंक्स। बट सर अभी डिपेंड क्या करता है, लाइक अलग अलग बैंक्स के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है, लाइक प्राइवेट बैंक एंड लाइक जो पब्लिक बैंक्स। अब पब्लिक बैंक
जी,
में भी सर या प्राइवेट बैंक में भी ज्यादा क्या बैंक करता, मतलब डिपेंड होता है कि बेसिकली आप किस बैंकर को अप्लाई कर रहे हो अभी। जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल सेम बैंक, लाइक इफ वी टेक एग्जांपल ऑफ लाइक एसबीआई बैंक और एचडीएफसी और एनी बैंक, पीएनबी बैंक।
हम्म,
सो
हम्म,
सर बेसिकली अभी हमारे साथ भी क्या होता है, कोई प्रपोजल हम सेम एसबीआई बैंक में लगा रहे हैं दूसरी ब्रांच से, लेकिन वहाँ नहीं हो रहा, लेकिन हम अगर दूसरी ब्रांच में लगा रहे हैं जहाँ हमारे रिलेशन थोड़े ठीक है, वो प्रपोजल
हम्म,
सेम चीज वहाँ से हो जा रही है। सो बेसिकली
जी,
अभी थोड़ा सा हमें क्या है इसमें कि ज्यादा बैंक्स के ऊपर और उससे भी ज्यादा बैंक के ऊपर डिपेंड हो रहा है वो, कि
जी,
हाउ,
जी, जी।
लाइक हाँ इट इज वर्किंग। तो सर वही है
I
थोड़ा सा मतलब।
understand.
हम्म।
Understood, sir. But my banker was really interested. She took me even to the DGM level. I mean, DGM sir के पास भी proposal
हम्म।
लेके गए थे.
अच्छा।
So we went and he understood well. Concept is very good. Your forecast is very good. क्योंकि प्रोडक्ट बहुत डायबिटीज के लोगों को जो आंखों की परेशानी होती है, रेटिनोपैथी होती है, उसके लिए प्रोडक्ट है, बहुत बड़ा मार्केट है, और प्रोडक्ट है
अच्छा।
नहीं,
हाँ हाँ।
गैप है मार्केट में, और प्रोडक्ट यूएस से आ रहा है, क्लिनिकल ट्रायल हो चुके हैं, बहुत उनको पोटेंशियल बहुत दिख रहा है। बट वही है कि इसमें प्री रेवेन्यू है तो हम रिस्क कैसे ले? अरे रिस्क ही तो लेनी है ना, नहीं तो हम आपके पास आएंगे क्यों?
नहीं वो
एक
तो है
सिंपल
Right,
सा
ही।
right.
हाँ, राइट है। सो वो तो उसके लिए तो सर रिस्क उनका है भी नहीं, मतलब गवर्नमेंट रिस्क ले रहा है ना उसके बिहाफ पे, तो
हाँ, गवर्नमेंट ले रहा है, आपको तो बस
प्रोवाइडिंग माई
फैसिलिटेट
करेंसी
करना है
राइट।
ना।
या
सर मैं
राइट।
फ्रैंकली बता दूं, यूनियन बैंक ने इवन चेक्स देके हमारे फोटो सेशन भी करवाए। मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको, ये दिस हैज हैपेंड टू अस। एक 2 करोड़ का इनिशियल अप्रूवल इन प्रिंसिपल देके दे गेव अस द प्लेकार्ड्स टू होल्ड कि आपको 2 करोड़ का इनिशियल इन प्रिंसिपल हो रहा है। बट उसके बाद में देन व्हेन वी अप्रोच्ड, दे सेड कि अभी थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम है, फंडिंग नहीं हो रही है। That kind of answers are there. Then the same lethargy is there. But I don't know. This is actually I'm asking for what to do next, because if you are expert, definitely you can guide me कि
Right,
आप
sir.
क्या करें। मुझे उसमें कोई दिक्कत ये नहीं है कि इंटरेस्ट नहीं है कि क्या हो रहा है, क्या हो रहा है, कैसे करना है, आगे आगे बढ़ना
Right,
है।
sir.
नहीं नहीं
So
सर।
let me answer this as well. We
या,
have multiple products as well. We can also look for alternative solutions for you if you have faced such
ओके,
issues. We also
यस,
have our in-house AIFs. We have debt fund and equity fund as well. So
ग्रेट,
we will be really interested to help you out in your business, and we will also contact you directly, and you may also connect back whenever you get the time on Monday.
सुपर,
Yeah.
यस, थैंक यू,
Thank
थैंक
you,
यू फॉर
sir.
द
Thank you very
अपॉर्चुनिटी।
much. Yeah.
या,
So let's take the next question. We have Mr. Rishabh. He has asked if we are at an idea stage for a service business, can we apply for loan under CGTMSE based on project report or whatever is the process?
No, sir, you can't apply under CGTMSE scheme, but definitely you can go for Mudra, and like if you have DPIT certificate, you can go under CGSS scheme.
So, Mr. Rishabh, we can obviously help you out in this case as well. We will check your profile, we will evaluate your business, and we may take it to the banks and as well. So, might help you with the loan.
Mm.
We will connect you back as well. Okay, next question is for the partnership alliance, I believe. I'm DSA, and if I refer both schemes, customer, can I get a payout? How much and how will contact you? I'm at Tamil Nadu. Yes, Mr. Anand, we can really help you out. We can sign our contract between us. Whatever the amount of deals you give to us, we will share a handsome payout with you, and we can get on a separate call with this and get the business started with that. Okay, another question is, sir, if government bank will not provide fund under MSME, say MSME, say they don't have fund. Okay, this is likely not to happen. This may one or two bank may communicate with you that they don't have fund or something like that, maybe to issue loan or something like that. But if government is claiming for a scheme, they will help you out, and we are here to help you out.
So I can add one thing more in this.
Yeah,
So जनरली सर क्या होता है कि बेसिकली कुछ बैंक्स हैं जो लाइक सिर्फ फंडिंग एमएसएमई के लिए ही मतलब कि दे आर totally for MSME, and some banks are like retail banks. So if you go for MSME funding to retail banks, they generally say no, we do not like uh, handle these kind of cases. We do personal loan, we do home loan, and
right,
this.
right.
So you need to like apply for the particular branch for that. So I might it might be like this case you have goes for like wrong branch for that.
Yeah. So next question is Mr. Sudhi. How many year of balance sheet is needed to apply for loan?
1 year balance sheet, minimum 1 year.
Okay.
Hmm.
Next is Mr. Abhishek. Currently, I am working in digital marketing and planning to start my own manufacturing setup. However,
Hmm.
I don't have any previous experience managing a manufacturing business. In this situation, would I be eligible to get a business loan of around 40 to 50 lakhs?
Yeah, then they can get like if they are like mm, like set, setting
So,
their like, whole
one
project,
one more question I have
they
to
can
add
get
with Mr.
term
Abhishek.
loan in that.
Hello. Mr. Abhishek, are you like so the this plan you are talking about, is this still in the ideation stage or what? Like you are, is this working or you are going to map it on idea stage?
One idea.
So
Mhm.
Sharik, the real part is he's still, it is on idea stage, so he is asking for if he can apply for loan.
Yes, sir, definitely you can get like you are if you are setting your project, and definitely you can get term loan in that. Like you can't get CC or OD, but definitely you can get term loan. You have to like show your bills, like expenses bills, like if you are uh, putting furniture, your like laptops and like that. So you have to give the bills of that, and on the basis of that, you can get term loan in that in the, under CGTMSE scheme only.
Sir, I have a query. Can I speak?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, I'm a little bit late in this meeting. Sir, I am planning to set up a CBG plant
Mhm. Okay.
in a private limited entity.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
तो उसमें मैं CGSS के थ्रू सर सोच रहा था आपने और जो कंपनी है इसको स्टार्टअप में रजिस्ट्रेशन करके इसका
Mhm.
तो CGSS स्कीम से लोन लेने के लिए पूछ रहा था मैं या उसके लिए कितना क्या लोन मिल जाएगा सर
सर देखो, जो सीबीजी प्रोजेक्ट है वो सीजीएसएस स्कीम के अंडर तो नहीं जाएगा, क्योंकि
अच्छा।
बेसिकली जो सीजीएसएस स्कीम है ना, वो कमेटी को प्रेजेंट होता है केस, और कमेटी जनरली सीज के यूनिक क्या है, मतलब इट लाइक आप दूसरों से हटके क्या कर रहे हो बिल्कुल जनरली। तो
जैसे सर
ये एक
इसमें जो
नॉर्मल।
प्लांट लगा रहे हैं हम,
हाँ हाँ
वो वो वेस्ट टू एनर्जी अंडर आता, जो सरकार का वेस्ट टू एनर्जी है ना,
हाँ हाँ हाँ
उसके अंडर आता है, तो इसको स्टार्टअप के अंडर भी रिकॉग्नाइजेशन मिल जाती है।
हाँ हाँ।
तो
सर
उसके
आपको
थ्रू ही पूछ रहा था सर।
सर आपको
तो
बेनिफिट्स स्टार्टअप
स्टार्टअप,
वाले मिल जाएंगे सारे, लेकिन आपका
तो
जो
ये
लोन है वो
सीजीएसएस भी तो
नॉर्मल।
स्टार्टअप से ही है।
सर बेसिकली सर सीजीएसएस स्कीम जो है ना, वो जो वर्क करती है थोड़ा सा यूनिक वे में वर्क करती है, कि आपका बिजनेस लाइक यूनिक क्या है इसमें, थोड़ा सा आप जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल दूसरों से बिल्कुल अलग क्या कर रहे हो। सो
अच्छा।
इट लाइक हाँ वर्क लाइक दैट। सो कमेटी को लाइक कन्विंस करना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होता है, जो अगर ये सी आपका जो ये प्रोजेक्ट है, तो ये थोड़ा सा जनरल वे ऑफ
जी।
बिजनेस होगा अभी। तो इसमें सर नॉर्मल लोन मिल जाता है, उसमें कोई इशू नहीं है, आपको बेनिफिट्स भी वही सारे
तो
मिल जाएंगे।
उसमें,
हाँ।
तो सर मैं ये पूछ रहा था, जैसे इस मेरे जो प्रोजेक्ट की कॉस्ट है वो अप्रोक्सीमेट 13 CR है,
ओके।
और जो मेरे पास है वो लगभग 3 CR है।
3 CR। ओके।
तो तो लगभग 10 CR के करीब मेरे को लोन चाहिएगा,
हाँ
लेकिन
सर हो
इतना
जाएगा।
कोलेटरल है नहीं मेरे पास कि मैं कोलेटरल इतना दे पाऊँ।
तो सर 3 CR आप इन कैश लगा रहे हो या फिर लाइक हार्डकोर प्रॉपर्टी है वो,
सर इन ये
प्रॉपर्टी
समझ
की
लो कि
वैल्यू।
मेरे पास, हाँ नहीं प्रॉपर्टी की नहीं है, इनका ऐसी है वो, समझ लो मेरे पास जो थी वो मेरे सेल की है मैंने, प्रॉपर्टी बिजनेस के लिए ही।
अच्छा ओके। और
जी।
जो लगा रहे हो जहाँ पे प्लान, वो लीज पे है लाइक रेंटल है
जी,
प्रॉपर्टी।
33 ईयर्स के लीज पे है।
अच्छा ओके। तो
हाँ। एक और बात है, जैसे सर मेरे को अब डॉक्यूमेंटेशन में है, तो मेरे को गैस ऑफ टेक का एग्रीमेंट मिल जाएगा, जो सरकारी ऑयल कंपनीज है ना,
हम्म।
उनमें से किसी से गैस ऑफ टेक का एग्रीमेंट मिल जाएगा,
हाँ वो
और
तो सर
स्टार्टअप में भी
मैंडेटरी।
रिकॉग्नाइज हो जाएगी कंपनी।
हाँ वो सर मैंडेटरी भी रहता है उसमें सप्लायर का ना, लाइक
हाँ हाँ।
टाइप वगैरह। हाँ। सो
तो इसके लिए अप्रूवल हो जाएगा सर मेरा लोन कहीं पे?
हाँ सर हो जाएगा, डेफिनेटली हो जाएगा। पर
कौन
हाँ
सी स्कीम के
ये है
अंडर
कि
करना पड़ेगा सर ये?
सर ये नॉर्मल में ही हो जाएगा आपका, स्कीम में मतलब बेसिकली। हाँ स्कीम में नहीं
बिना
जाएगा ये।
कोलेटरल तो नहीं करेंगे बैंक
नहीं नहीं,
इतना
बिना
बड़ा लोन?
कोलेटरल। हाँ बिना कोलेटरल नहीं होगा। लाइक यू हैव टू इन्फ्यूज सम लाइक एडिशनल थिंग, लाइक if it is for 13 CR, you have to like infuse around 4.5 to 5 CR. Like if
अच्छा।
it, anything security is not there.
अच्छा,
Hmm.
ऐसा भी हो सकता है
तो
सर,
वो
मैं
amount,
किसी
हाँ।
किसी और की गारंटीज दिलवा दूं इसमें, जैसे
हाँ
कोलेटरल है
फिर तो
किसी
हो
का
जाएगा।
और का।
हाँ हाँ, हो जाएगा, थर्ड पार्टी कोलेटरल आ जाएगा।
अगर अगर कोलेटरल दिला दूं तो मैं 1-2 CR का कुछ
हाँ
का।
हाँ फिर डेफिनेटली हो जाएगा, फिर तो इतने में हो जाएगा 3 करोड़ में। मतलब 3 करोड़ ही
अच्छा,
है, और आप 2 करोड़ का वहां से आप थर्ड पार्टी कोलेटरल करा दो।
कोलेटरल लेके।
हाँ तो हो जाएगा, फिर
जी।
तो कोई इशू नहीं।
अब मेरा प्लांट है जो मैं सेटअप करूंगा सर, वो भी तो एज ए कोलेटरल जा सकता है बैंक को?
सर वो तो जाएगा ही कोलेटरल, लेकिन थोड़ा सा आपका जो लीज पे है ना, वो दूसरा बैंक उसको एज अ कोलेटरल रख नहीं सकता सिक्योरिटी में।
अच्छा अच्छा।
क्योंकि वो जो थर्ड पार्टी है जिससे लीज ले रहे हो, अगर वही दे दे थर्ड पार्टी गारंटी, फिर तो कोई इशू ही
जी।
नहीं है। अगर मान लेते हैं इन केस अगर वो
अच्छा।
नहीं देता, तो फिर आपको थर्ड पार्टी को गारंटी मतलब कोलेटरल देखना होगा। नहीं तो फिर
ठीक।
आपको इसमें अमाउंट थोड़ा सा इंक्रीज करना होगा। मतलब
अच्छा
बैंक
अच्छा।
जनरली आपको हाँ लाइक अराउंड 40, अगर आपका 40% तक है इन्फ्यूजन, 60% बैंक दे
हम्म।
देगा आराम से, कोई इशू नहीं है।
चल, ठीक है सर, यही कुछ, इसमें फिर कोई भी स्कीम की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी मतलब?
हाँ जनरली स्कीम में नहीं होगा, ये नॉर्मल में ही हो जाएगा आपका। आपको बेनिफिट्स वही सारे मिल जाएंगे, उसमें कोई इशू नहीं है, मतलब रेट
अच्छा, वैसे
वगैरह,
स्टार्टअप से
चार्ज
मैं भी,
वगैरह।
जैसे मैं इसको रिकॉग्नाइज कर ले रहा हूँ अपने
हाँ
को,
हाँ।
उसमें मेरे को क्या क्या बेनिफिट्स मिल जाएंगे?
तो सर इनिशियली देखो, अभी तो आपको मतलब ये आप जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल मान लेते हैं सेटअप हो गया, और थोड़ा सा
जी।
आपका रिवेन्यू जनरेट होने लगेगा, तो आप मल्टीपल
जी।
स्कीम के अंडर एक बार कर सकते हो, जैसे सीजीडीएमएससी ले लेना आप शुरू में। उसके बाद
ये लोन अप्रूव दो भी ले सकता, जैसे मैं अभी एक लोन ही जाएगा सेटअप करने के लिए, उसके
हम्म,
बाद रनिंग फेज में दूसरा लोन मिल जाएगा मेरे को?
हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल मिल जाएगा।
अच्छा।
वो तो मल्टीपल मिल ही जाएंगे, उसमें कोई इशू नहीं।
ठीक है। अच्छा।
अलग अलग बैंक भी कर देंगे, और सेम बैंक भी कर देगा, उसमें कोई इशू नहीं।
ठीक है सर।
तो आप थर्ड पार्टी कोलेटरल का देख लेना थोड़ा, बाकी तो कोई इशू नहीं है सर।
अच्छा, ये भी तो हो सकता है जैसे जिस जहाँ मैं लीज पे लगा रहा हूँ उन्हीं का दिला दूँ, उन्हीं
हाँ
जमीन,
हाँ,
उसी
फिर तो
जमीन
कोई
का।
इशू ही नहीं है। हाँ, वही मैं बोल रहा था। अगर वो दे दें तो फिर तो कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है। अगर वो नहीं देते तो फिर आपको थर्ड पार्टी देख लेना है थोड़ा सा ना कुछ।
ठीक ठीक है सर।
हाँ जी,
So,
हाँ जी।
Mr. Vishal, we will connect you back as well, and we may help you out in your case.
ओके सर।
Thank you, Mr. Vishal. So, next question is Mr. Rajesh. What is the ratio of loan between working capital and term loan in CGTMSE?
So basically, sir, it depends upon your requirement. If you're looking for like, for example, like 1 crore loan, like 40, 40 lakhs like working capital and 60 lakh term loan. So for working capital, like it depends on your like drawing power. Like it generally takes your receivable plus your inventory minus your trade payable, whatever it would be. Like for example, it is like 100 rupees. So bank generally gives like 70 to 75 rupees against that. So working capital like limit works in that way. And for term loan, if you're looking for term loan, then you have to like show your expenses where you are like expending that 40 rupees. So how this is how it is work.
Mr. Rajesh, I hope this helps. Okay. Next question is Mr. Harsh. He wants to know the actual process of these products, like how we go to the bank and uh, help them.
Mhm. So sir, process like initial at initial level we ask for like minimum documents from you like your balance sheet and your sales under GST, then on and your obligations like running obligation. On the basis of that, we took like 1 or 2 working days, then we can determine the eligibility. If it like if we see there is scope like working capital scope uh, after reviewing your financials, we can approach the bank, and we after that we ask you for additional documents like for login process. uh, like bank system After bank system it like if your eligibility comes, so like after that banker put the proposal to the committee, and if committee gets satisfied, then they sanction. After sanctioning, like it took 2 3 days to get disbursed. Like at every stage, yeah, like we need to like submit some documents for that. Like after sanctioning, generally bank asks for your stock statement report to like disburse the amount. So how this is how it is work.
तो सर जी, आई वांट टू आस्क वन थिंग कि अभी सीजीटीएमएससी के बारे में तो मुझे मालूम है, वो टर्नओवर का 20% 25% वो दे देते हैं सीसी या ओडी के फॉर्म में, राइट?
हाँ जी।
बट आई एम आस्किंग फॉर सीजीएसएस कि भाई कोई नई कंपनी है अभी, ठीक है,
हम्म,
उनको कोई मैन्युफैक्चरिंग का प्लांट इनकॉर्पोरेट का मतलब लगाना है, ठीक है, तो
हाँ जी।
सीजीएस में जैसे हम नॉर्मली प्रोजेक्ट लोन में कैसे रिपोर्ट लगाते हैं, ठीक है, सीएमए
हम्म,
रिपोर्ट होता है, प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट होता है, वो सब रिपोर्ट होता है। आफ्टर दैट
हम्म,
हम बैंक को हम वो सब रिपोर्ट्स देते हैं, फिर बैंक
हम्म,
का क्रेडिट एनालाइज करके हमको यस एंड नो कहती है, उसके बारे में हम 35 to 50% कोलेटरल बेसिस पे हम करते हैं। बट इन सीजीएसएस स्कीम, ठीक है, तो देर आर ऑल्सो अप्रूवल वी हैव टू टेक फ्रॉम द ट्रस्ट, राइट? तो उसकी एप्लीकेशन हम कैसे करेंगे? वो जैसे ही आ जाएगा ट्रस्ट के पास से अप्रूवल, फिर हम बैंक को कैसे देंगे? वो प्रोसेस के बारे में मुझे जानना है कि कहाँ से हमको अप्लाई करना है। एट द एंड जो लास्ट कॉल रहेगा वो तो बैंक का रहेगा, वो तो मालूम है, ठीक है।
हम्म,
देर आर टू थिंग्स, एक सैंक्शन, एक ट्रस्ट का अप्रूवल होता है जो सीजीटीएमएसई में होता है, फिर क्लाइंट जाके वहां से डिसबर्समेंट करवाता है अपनी ब्रांच में, ठीक है, और
राइट,
एक
राइट,
डिसबर्समेंट की प्रोसेस रहती है, सेम सीजीएसएस में है।
राइट, राइट।
तो ये दोनों स्कीम में जो होता है, ठीक है, हम कहाँ से एप्लीकेशन करें, क्या क्या डॉक्यूमेंट्स की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है सीजीएसएस में, राइट। तो क्या क्या डिटेल चाहिए वो तो मुझे मालूम है कि उसका डीपीआर चाहिए 5 या 6 साल का, ठीक है। उसकी रिपेमेंट कैपेसिटी चेक करेगा, कितना ओवरफ्लो बिजनेस का चेक करेगा। बट ये एप्लीकेशन कैसे करनी है ये तो बताओ आप। और फिर उसमें कौन कौन सी बैंक एग्रेसिव है ये तो मुझे भी मालूम है, बिकॉज आई एम ऑल्सो ए लोन कंसल्टेंट, ठीक है। तो मैं
ओके।
सीएलजीएस भी करवाता हूँ, सीजीटीएमएसई भी मैं करवाता हूँ, ठीक है, सब मैं करवाता हूँ। बट जैसा आपने बोला कि भाई एक ही बैंक में अगर अलग अलग जोन हो गया, अलग अलग ब्रांच हो गए, तो उसकी प्रायोरिटी पे मैटर करता है कि वो सीजीएसएस में वो इंटरेस्टेड रहेंगे कि नहीं रहेंगे, ठीक है। वो तो मुझे भी मालूम है, सेम गवर्नमेंट एंड प्राइवेट बैंक में भी होता है। तो आपके एंड से कि भाई अभी मैं गुजरात में हूँ, राइट, तो आप जहाँ भी आपकी ऑफिस हो, राइट, तो कौन सी बैंक एग्रेसिव है सीजीएसएस के केसेस में जहाँ पे हम उसको कांटेक्ट कर पाए, मतलब हम वहाँ पे फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी में उसको अप्रोच कर पाए, क्या डॉक्यूमेंट लेके उसको हमको देने पड़ेंगे, ठीक है, और क्या अप्रूवल लाके हमको देना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि अप्रूवल की प्रोसेस बैंक नहीं करती, वो हमको उसको लाके देना पड़ेगा। तो कहाँ से हम वो लाए, तो ये सब प्रोसेस मुझे जाननी है कि वो प्रोसेस कैसे रहेगी।
तो बेसिकली आप दोनों स्कीम का पूछ रहे हो आप ये ना?
ना मुझे सीजीटीएमएससी का तो ओवरऑल मालूम है, आई एम
तो
आस्किंग फॉर सीजीएसएस।
तो बेसिकली सर आपको अप्लाई तो बैंक के थ्रू ही करना होगा, मतलब ऐसा कोई
हम्म।
ऑप्शन नहीं है कि आप खुद से अप्लाई करो वहाँ पे।
हम्म।
बेसिकली है ऑप्शन, लेकिन वो फाइल क्या होता है, एक अगर आपने फॉर एग्जांपल आप गुजरात में हो
हम्म।
और आपके इंडिया का जो ब्रांच है वो फॉर एग्जांपल मान लेते हैं कोई और है, जो
हम्म।
आपको मतलब कि जाना है और आपने कोई और ही कर दिया ऐसे रैंडमली वहाँ पे। अगर आप एज अ यूजर अगर अप्लाई करोगे तो वहाँ पे आप कुछ भी एक सेलेक्ट कर लोगे ब्रांच, और वो ब्रांच अगर इफ इन केस लाइक वो एप्लीकेशन बीच में स्टक हो जाती है, अभी वहाँ क्या होगा, आपने अप्लाई कर दिया, वो अप्लाई दिखाएगा, लेकिन आपको बैंकर फिर उधर से अप्रोच करेगा। लेकिन अगर इन केस अगर आपने खुद से अप्लाई किया है और बैंकर मतलब इतना खुद से वो अप्रोच नहीं कर रहा है, या फिर फॉर एग्जांपल मान लेते हैं वो छुट्टी पे है, कुछ भी है, अवेलेबल नहीं है, या फिर वो अभी कुछ किसी भी रीजन से वो नहीं देख रहा, तो आपकी एप्लीकेशन बीच में स्टक हो जाएगी। फिर वो आप 60 दिन 90 दिन तक कर नहीं सकते आगे, और वो वहां से आपको पता लगेगा नहीं कि यार कौन है वहां पे, किधर गई मेरी एप्लीकेशन। तो इसका बेस्ट वे यही है सर, आप एक अच्छी ब्रांच में खुद से ही अप्लाई करो जाके, फिर वो बैंकर ही सारा प्रोसेस देखेगा, आपको कहीं जाने की जरूरत नहीं है मेरे हिसाब से। ऐसे आप बोल रहे हो ना कि
हम्म।
अप्लाई तो कर देते हैं, लेकिन अप्रूवल जो कमेटी का, आप शायद ट्रस्ट बोल रहे थे, तो वो कमेटी का अप्रूवल आपको खुद को लाना होता है। ऐसा जनरली होता नहीं है, वो बैंकर खुद ही देख लेता है जो बैंक मैनेजर है। बस आपको, हाँ, एक मतलब अप्लाई एक अच्छी मतलब ठीक ब्रांच में करना है, जिसमें मतलब बेसिकली जो असाइन है।
ठीक है,
तो
तो मुझे
तो
एक बात
सारी
बता।
ब्रांचेस सीजीएसएस स्कीम नहीं करती।
हम्म। हम्म।
सीजीएसएस स्कीम जनरली बहुत कम ब्रांच करती हैं, सीजीटीएमएससी थोड़ा और ज्यादा करती हैं, लेकिन कुछ रिटेल है वो बिल्कुल भी नहीं करती,
हम्म।
जो वो नहीं करती हैं। उनका टिकट साइज ही अप टू 50 लाख ही होता है बस।
हाँ मालूम है, वो तो मालूम है। तो मुझे एक बात बताओ कि अगर कोई क्लाइंट जो है, ठीक है,
हम्म।
प्राइवेट लिमिटेड और एलएलपी कंपनी है, उसने स्टार्टअप भी ले लिया, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट उसको डालना है, ठीक है,
हम्म।
देर आर टू थिंग्स। अगर वो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग है तो 50% या 40% कोलेटरल बेसिस पे हम उनको प्रोजेक्ट लोन देंगे, ठीक है। तो अगर वो
हम्म।
क्लाइंट बोलता है कि नहीं मेरे पास अभी कोलेटरल तो है नहीं, तो वो जो सीजीएसएस स्कीम जो होती है, तो दोनों में डिफरेंस क्या रहेगा? अगर मैं डायरेक्ट बैंक के पास जा रहा हूँ, ठीक है, वो
हम्म।
बैंक कर भी रही है, अगर मेरे पास अभी जो एचडीएफसी है, दो एक दो बैंक है, ठीक है,
हम्म।
वो लोग तो बोल रहे हैं कि भाई हमको 1 साल का विंटेज दे दो, उसके बाद
हम्म।
अगर आपको जो भी एक्सपेंशन करना हो, चाहे मतलब 2 लाख का तो 2 लाख उसका प्रॉफिट होना चाहिए, ठीक है। फिर उसको मशीनरी लेनी हो, वर्किंग कैपिटल लेना हो, तो अंडर सीजीएसएस वी कैन डू दैट कोलेटरल फ्री, राइट। तो
हम्म।
जैसे नॉर्मली प्रोजेक्ट लोन करते हैं और सीजीएसएस करते हैं, तो दोनों की
हम्म।
प्रोसेस में डिफरेंस क्या रहेगा? बिकॉज इसमें अप टू 20 CR, ठीक है, हम कोलेटरल फ्री दे रहे हैं, उसमें प्रोजेक्ट लोन में हम 40 या 50% कोलेटरल बेसिस पे दे रहे हैं। तो ये फिर
हम्म।
दोनों में प्रोसेस और सेम प्रोजेक्ट लोन और सीजीएसएस में डिफरेंस क्या रहेगा कि दोनों मैन्युफैक्चरिंग है। सेम केस पकड़ लो, क्लाइंट के पास कोलेटरल नहीं है, तो सेम नई कंपनी को सीजीएसएस मिल जाएगा।
सो बेसिकली सर ये ना डिपेंड करेगा आपका रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है। फॉर एग्जांपल अगर मान लेते हैं, केस ले लेते हैं कि आपका 100 रुपये का सेल है,
हम्म।
100 रुपीज सेल है आपका,
हम्म।
और आपकी एलिजिबिलिटी फॉर एग्जांपल हम 30% ले लेते हैं, मैन्युफैक्चरर है, तो
हम्म।
30 रुपीज हो गया उसका वहाँ पे,
हम्म।
मतलब टोटल हो गया ये। इन
हम्म।
केस उसने अभी 10 रुपीज ले रखा है लोन,
हम्म।
फॉर एग्जाम्पल वर्किंग कैपिटल मांग रहा है और वर्किंग कैपिटल ही ले रखा है वो,
हम्म।
तो अभी उसका स्कोप 20 रुपीज है मोर,
हम्म,
तो वो सीजीटीएमएससी स्कीम में मिल जाएगा। लेकिन इन केस अगर वो क्लाइंट ही आपका, अगर वो बोल रहा है कि मुझे तो 20 रुपीज नहीं, मुझे तो 50 रुपीज या 60 रुपीज चाहिए, मतलब एलिजिबिलिटी से भी ज्यादा थोड़ा, तो उस केस में सर बिना कोलेटरल के वहां भी नहीं होगा। अगर उसको जेन्युइनली 60 रुपीज चाहिए तो थोड़ा 20% कोलेटरल देना होगा उसके लिए।
सर
एक
मेरा
चीज तो ये
क्वेश्चन ये है कि मान लो कि एक प्रोजेक्ट है 5 करोड़ का है, नॉर्मली 5 करोड़ का प्रोजेक्ट है,
हम्म,
उसमें 4 4 साढ़े 4 करोड़ की मशीनरी है, उसका मशीनरी का हम 25% उसको दे सकते हैं, 25% तो क्लाइंट ही अपना सेल्फ पे करेगा। तो उसको हमने
हाँ
तीन
बिल्कुल।
साढ़े साढ़े 3 करोड़ रुपए हमने मशीनरी में दे दिए,
हम्म,
70 80 लाख रुपीज हमने उसको कंस्ट्रक्शन फाइनेंस दे दिया, और हमने 1 करोड़ जितना उसको वर्किंग कैपिटल दे दिया, कि 50 लाख जितना वर्किंग कैपिटल दे दिया। तो
हम्म।
जो हम प्रोजेक्ट लोन में स्ट्रक्चर करते हो, सेम इट इज पॉसिबल इन सीजीएसएस और नॉट?
सर हाँ, लाइक मैं वही बता रहा था कि अगर आपकी रिक्वायरमेंट ही अगर ज्यादा है, और फॉर एग्जांपल मान लेते हैं कि आपकी रिक्वायरमेंट 20 करोड़ की है, अभी 20 करोड़ का है, फॉर
हम्म,
एग्जांपल मान लेते हैं अभी, और आपको 20 करोड़ ही चाहिए, और आपका बिजनेस वैसा है जो सीजीएसएस स्कीम में चला जाएगा, तो आपको मिल जाएगा उधर, उसमें कोई इशू नहीं है फिर।
हम्म। तो
मतलब
नई
नेचर।
कंपनी विदाउट कोलेटरल मिल सकता है, ऐसा है ना? कि ऐसा सीजीटीएमएससी के तरीके तो है नहीं कि 1 साल पुरानी होनी चाहिए, ऐसा कंपलसरी नहीं है,
नहीं
राइट?
नहीं नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है, लेकिन उसमें मिनिमम डॉक्यूमेंट्स हैं जो चाहिए, और मिनिमम क्राइटेरिया भी है। ऐसा नहीं है कि बेसिकली आप बिल्कुल भी इन्फ्यूज नहीं कर रहे हो प्रमोटर, तो सीजीएसएस स्कीम मिल जाएगा। लाइक वो भी वेटेज देखते हैं, मतलब प्रपोजल में फॉर एग्जांपल आपको अगर 100 रुपीज पूरा प्रोजेक्ट का लगाना है, और आप
ये पूरा तो नहीं
अपना
लगेगा,
20।
70% ही हमको फंडिंग चाहिए रहती है बैंक से।
हाँ, तो आप जनरली 20-30% इन्फ्यूज कर रहे हो, और
हम्म,
बैंकर को दिख रहा है प्रपोजल में वेटेज है, सो लाइक उसमें कोई इशू नहीं है फिर। तो सर वो डिपेंड करेगा, मतलब आपका नेचर क्या है, आपको रिक्वायरमेंट कितना है, और आपके पास सिक्योरिटी क्या है, ओब्लिगेशन क्या है, वो सारा देखने के बाद ही सर एक स्कीम के अंदर मतलब हम एलिजिबिलिटी देख सकते हैं कि आपको कौन से में जाना है।
ठीक है, ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम।
I would like to
Yes.
add here. So, Mr. Harsh, like I have said before, we also have multiple tie-ups with bank. If you are facing any issues within your network, you can obviously connect with us. We might help you out
या
and
श्योर।
take the business ahead.
यस यस।
Thank you very much. So, next question is Deepti. Can the industrial gas company, like making CO2, get the
Mm-hmm.
fund in the CGTMSE scheme?
Yeah, it can get.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Like
So, hmm,
there is no restriction on the nature of like business. So like it is for CGTMSE scheme is generally available for all the three sector, like manufacturer, trader, and service provider. So, but generally, like banker has to look into the financials, like they have or not. But for sure it can get.
next question is Mr. Sunil. What should be business vintage for the qualifying under CGTMSE? Whether all
Mhm.
service industry is covered under the scheme?
Yeah, vintage is sir minimum 1 year, and all the service sec not all the service sectors are like if you are running business into agriculture, like agriculture company, it is so there are it is a like negative list also in CGTMS scheme, like alcoholic जो अल्कोहलिक कंपनीज हैं सर उनको नहीं मिलता ये, एंड थोड़ा सा द कंपनी इज वर्किंग इनटू रियल एस्टेट, वो थोड़ा नेगेटिव है, एंड 2-3 मोर लाइक दैट ओनली।
One is, I guess, stock market.
हाँ, स्टॉक मार्केट, हाँ, राइट राइट।
Okay. Next question is, we are 3-year-old entity. This is Mr. Ashok. We have decided to work 100% in export. We did one small order of 30 lakh in year 24-25. Last year, no sale as we were tapping buyers. Now we are in the take-off stage with buyer agreeing to years round business in continuous manner, expecting business of 8 CR in the current financial year. How can we get the
तो सर
the main question
आप
is
लाइक
can he get the loan?
या ही कैन गेट। But how he can get, like, it depends on the basis of your work order. And generally sir, ऐसे केस में थोड़ा सा सिक्योरिटी चाहिए होगा, like I said, like 15 to 20% security, and on the basis of your work order you can get your loan.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, hi sir.
Huh.
Yes,
Hello.
Mr. Shilpan.
Yeah.
Yes sir, you are audible.
So I'm Shilpan Modi from Mumbai. I'm a financial consultant. So I had a case which is just a startup. So it is starting August 25. So they have available machinery loan of around 36 lakhs from SBI under a scheme. So they have deposited 25%, 10 lakh rupees FD as a margin, and 10 lakh they have received as a subsidy. So, but SB denied them, yet oversight did not give them any working capital. So now this company is requiring working capital. So how can we get them? And they also have received a digital, what do you call, sanction of 8.5 from Bank of Baroda as a Mudra loan. But they are denying that by 1 year financials nahi hai, so we cannot disburse, we cannot take the case ahead. So can we help them out?
Yes, can you please repeat the question? I didn't get, like, someone is calling me in between.
So, so I had I have a company which is just starting in August 25.
Okay.
Commercial production started on August 25. They
Acha, okay.
received a machinery loan from SBI of 36 lakhs with 10 lakhs
Acha.
rupees FD which customer gave them and 10 lakhs
Mhm.
rupees as the subsidy which government gave. So
Okay.
balance is 16 lakhs yet it is under moratorium as of now.
Mm-hmm.
So the bank did not give them working capital. So as of now, this company requires working capital. They received a digital sanction of 8.5 from Bank of Baroda as a Mudra loan, but the
Okay.
bank says that they require 1 year ITR. So without ITR,
Acha.
they cannot go ahead and disburse the amount. So can we help
Mhm.
them out? They require around 30 to 40 lakhs rupees on a projection basis.
Acha, okay. So, like, they are applying under CGTMSE scheme and they were asking for the ITR.
Huh.
Sure.
Huh.
Sir,
They
so,
already have sanction of 8.5 lakhs rupees under Mudra loan.
okay,
But the
got it.
bank is telling इसका ITR
For
चाहिए.
disbursement, they were asking ITR.
हाँ,
So, sir,
bank.
so generally, sir, ITR is mandatory in the process. So, like, if you are like
Okay,
can't get loan under CGTMSE scheme in this case because ITR is mandatory. So, like, they have to like feed the ITR on the portal only. So if they don't like
okay,
put the ITR on the portal, the proposal can't be like process ahead. So ITR is mandatory, but like if he is looking for a loan, like for sure he can get, but under the like different program. Like we can see that.
so how to connect with you? Just drop me the number so we can connect and I will share all the documents of that case.
Uh,
Sure, we can connect.
Mr.
Yeah.
Shilpan, you can drop like the personal message in the Zoom chat as well, and we will also connect you back as you have registered with us on the Luma, I believe.
Okay,
So you have already given our number, and we will connect you back
okay,
on Monday as well.
okay, will be fine. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
thank you very much. Okay, so the next question is with Mr. Sunil. Is GST registration mandatory for CGTMSE?
Yeah, it is mandatory.
Okay, next question is with Mr. Silva. What are the benefits for a woman-led business? Is there any benefits, Sharik?
Yes. So generally, benefit is in like interest rate. So woman, if promoter is a woman, so they can get some concession in the interest rate. Also,
Next,
also one more thing, government generally provides 70 to 75% of like guarantee in case of like if the promoter is like
women.
man. In case of women, it generally provide 85% of loan amount. Guarantee would be 85%.
Great. So next question is Mr. Sunil, whether a project report, financial report with future business prospects prepared by CA required with CGTMSE.
No, no. Under CGTMS, it do not require. We do not require like project report. We only required your historical financials and your uh, generally, if you are looking for higher amount like more than 10 years, so 1 year projection would be required.
And it should be tested by CA.
Uh, no, generally, like if it is audited, then obviously it is attested. Like for provisional or projection financial, if promoter can like uh, attest by himself, then also it can like work.
Okay.
Mm.
Next question is Mr. Okay, we have done with Mr. Sultan. Then there is next question with Mr. Altaf Khan. I have messaged him personally. Um, Lots of questions. Okay, here's another question. How much does Dealpexes charge for helping a startup? Do you provide 100% guarantee for funding?
So generally, we do not provide guarantee. Basically, it's a like government scheme. So like, but we can say like we can if you provide like documents whatever we ask, so we can generally say that we can uh, we can't provide like 100% guarantee, but we can like help you maximum as we can.
Basically, we work our best to get you the loan, get you
Mhm.
whatever you have the situation come with. We do provide our help. We do our best to provide you and get the work done.
And one point to add, we don't charge anything upfront. We charge only on disbursal.
Okay, Mr. Manjeet has said, can he ask personal question? Yes, Mr. Manjeet, you can directly connect with us, and we may directly connect with you as well on the working days, and we will get on the proper call to get your queries addressed. Okay,
Thanks, Yash.
Mr.
Uh,
Yeah,
Yash, I have one question because my chat is disabled, so I cannot unfortunately
yeah,
send any message directly to anyone. But
okay.
I'm working on a startup idea, and that right now is like on a MVP stage. And I'm looking for funding. The question is like, what process do I need to follow? Because I'm primarily from an IT background with 20 years of experience. Um, and I have come last year only from US, Silicon Valley. But
Okay.
the concept which I'm working on, that I have already validated with my clients, who will be my potential clients. And based on their feedback, actually, I created the product. And as I said, like it's 70% complete. But the question is like, which process do I need to follow? Because I do not know the ecosystem how India works. Like as I was in US for a lot of years, so
Mm.
I have no clue. So that's why I was interested in knowing like how which uh, whether it is CGTMSE or CGSS or something else, how will I be able to know? Sorry if I
Currently,
asked a long
yeah,
question.
that's fine. So currently, you are running that business, or is it in the ideation stage?
As I said, like it's the MVP product is like nearly complete and validated also.
Okay.
Sir, do
Sh-
you have like DPIIT certificate as of now?
Sorry, sorry.
mm,
Do you have
DP
DPIIT certificate as like you have applied or you have right now?
No,
as a startup have applied.
So sir,
no, I have
we
not.
can.
Like I'm not fully aware of all the processes, so I
Mhm.
just want to know what processes
Mhm.
do I need to follow.
So, sir, in your case, we can do one thing. So, you can
Mhm.
apply for DPIIT certificate, or you can like uh, we can do on your behalf like that job. So we can first you can get the DPIT certificate, then your business will be eligible for for CGSS scheme. So for sure we can look your case into CGSS scheme.
So, Mr. Manjeet,
Yes.
I believe we can help you separately as well because we just don't do loans. We do angel investments as well, and we have alternative options as well to help you out. So maybe we can
Hmm.
get on a call to understand you better, and may understand us better.
Absolutely. I don't want
Mm.
to waste others' time. So, like, if my phone
Yeah,
number
yeah,
is there when I registered, so if
right,
anyone
right.
can reach out to me, that will be great.
Definitely, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Yes.
So the next question will be Mr. Rajendra. What should be the CIBIL rating required?
So sir, minimum civil will be required is 650, and there is no like a return of settlement in your civil. Like if minimum score is like 650, and if there is a return of or settlement, then the case would be like not doable in CGTMSE scheme.
Mr.
Hello.
Avinash,
It is
yeah.
Hello.
ineligible.
I'm Avinash. My question is, if you establish from this year, first year, so you got the CGTSME or not?
So sir, this year you have registered and you have GST.
Yeah, I'm planning for the GST and DBIT certificate also.
So if you can take like GST and you can file one ITR, you can go under CGTMSE scheme. And if your
So
business like
first
eligible,
year is not possible.
no sir,
Yeah.
it's not possible. If your business is like in revenue stage, it is generating revenue, and you have GST, and you have filed your 1 year ITR. So
So 1 year ITR complete means the
like
One year
means
like
complete.
like in case you have like established your business in middle of the year, and you can file your ITR in June July, like after completing the year. So you
okay.
can
And
definitely apply
now how
that
get
one.
the ROI for
ROI
term
would
loan
be,
and CC?
if it is totally unsecured, ROI would be around 10%. If you can provide security like 10 to 20%, ROI would be 8.5%.
Okay, okay. But if my house is in address, office address,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
he office my home is in loan means home loan is there, so
You have
it
already
can take the
personal loan.
it home loan. So it can take the credit and scheme for the secure or not?
No, no, sir. Like
Not possible.
then,
Not
no, no, not possible, sir. So you
okay.
can
Okay.
like go for unsecured only. Like interest rate would be slightly higher, but you can go into unsecured part.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Next question is Mr. Priyesh. Uh, can you guide me if I'm eligible for the scheme as I am merchant trader, as we don't need GST number for the MTT. We don't have. We want to start dairy farming, but
Mm-hmm.
not getting any support from bank. As they said, it
Okay.
doesn't come under CGSS. And as we
Right.
don't have GST number, we can't get
Mm-hmm.
CGS,
CTMSE.
CGTMSE and don't have other
You're right.
collateral than
Right,
land.
sir. Mm-hmm.
They
Basically,
don't
sir.
consider farming land.
Acha, okay. So, sir, you can get like some amount of loan on the basis of your like business, like dairy, dairy only. So, bank
Mhm.
do provide like some amount of loan on like these kind of products, like businesses, like dairy product. They have a separate product. They provide like the poultry farming. They do poultry farming projects also. They do dairy farming project also. So you can definitely get, but not under the CGSS or CGTMSE scheme. It's a separate product, like for
Yeah.
dairy.
Can you help me for that?
Yeah, yeah, sir, we can help.
Definitely, sir. We will connect back with you likely on
Definitely.
Monday. Then we
Then I
can
will
get
be
on
waiting
point
for
this
that
time.
because I am not able to put the private message to you right now from my device.
Yeah, so I have enabled the chat again if someone wants to.
Okay, then if I can have your contact details, then I can approach you by Monday. The thing is that
Definitely,
I have
sir.
already set up. I have the 10 acres of land down there. I have already started the project, but in between, my CA had told me that I will get the loan, but now I'm stuck with
Mm.
it. So I'm
Mhm.
So
in middle
definitely
of
we
it and
can.
I'm stuck.
Mhm. So, sir, once we can look your like proposal, uh,
Okay.
uh, documentation and all, and we
Hmm.
can like help you out.
Sure. That will be a great help to me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Okay. So anyone have any other question? I believe we have answered almost every question.
सर वो सीबीजी के लिए आप कनेक्ट करना मेरे से आप.
Sure, sir. Sure, we will do that. I have noted your name. Great. Uh, so let's close this one with simple thought. The government has already taken the risk. Banks are ready to lend. Collateral is no longer a barrier. The only gap is execution. Now, most people who attend this session will not take action, but the few of you do will be the ones who actually get funded. So, if you are serious, take the next step, get your eligibility check, speak to our team, and start your process. Before your funding doesn't start tomorrow, it starts when you decide to act. So, we will the one helping you to get your loan done, and Mr. Sharik and Dipanshi will really help you out to get your loan backed up. Uh, I have mentioned our website and phone number details. You can connect to our support number on this. And like you have mentioned the queries, we will connect you back as well on Monday. So thank you everyone. Thank you all for joining.
Thank
It
you,
was a
everyone.
really great session. We'll definitely
Good
look
night, ma'am.
back to join on our
Thank you.
another
It's really
webinar.
appreciated.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you very much.